Hi friends, Miss Hazel here.
And Miss Kate.
Okay, back for another fun how to do video. Today, we're gonna make a really sweet little goodnight pillow with a star, kind of 3D, and it will partner well with our sun. And if I had a third hand, I would show you the cloud. So it's our celestial, cloudy, yeah, kind of fun, huh? All right, so I'll put those away.
And did you want to share one special thing that happened this week with the moon?
Yes, we had a lunar eclipse, right? With a red, what was it called? A red?
It was a super flower red moon or something.
Yeah, it happened. So
exciting.
Inspired by that. But mine is a crescent moon with a star. Okay, so here's what we're going to do. If you don't have a pattern and you're going to make one yourself, you just make a circle and then another small circle inside. And then you come up with some sort of a little star. I did my star with rounded edges because I thought that was a little bit easier. So you don't need a fancy pattern. You could make your own fancy pattern. You could use, I did my circle with a salad bowl. Turn the salad bowl over, make a circle. Then you could take like a yogurt lid, put that down, and that could be your inside circle. And then look at that. You've got yourself a moon pattern. Then I cut it out of felt. Here it is, cut out of felt. 2 pieces, fluffy fleece. Oh, it's not felt, it's fleece. Okay, and then I was at the store because we wanted something shiny for the star. So here's our star. And you want to put it with the shiny side out. So line that up. Okay, so that's where we're going to start our sewing. So I'll just put those aside. All right, here we go. I started already without you. We've got, it's very hard to see because of the silver and the thread, but I've just gone and made little stitches around the edge of my star, and then I've got my fluff.
And Miss Hazel, if everyone wanted to learn how to do that, there's a video.
Yeah, we have a sewing video. We sure do have a sewing video. Then if you use a little bit of fluff at a time, put that inside your little star. You also could make your moon without a star. I just thought it's kind of fun to have a shiny star. You're going to use your fingers to press it into the areas where the star's pointy parts are, or in my case, roundy parts. Don't want to overfill it, but you want to make sure it's nice and fluffy. After I was sewing, I went and had a meeting with a friend, and she said, Miss Hazel, your face is all sparkly. Because this fabric is sparkly, and I touched my face, so I was very sparkly.
Oh, that's good to know.
Yeah, to match my sparkling personality.
Yes.
Okay, there we go. Now, this fabric is a little stretchy, but you could use any kind of fabric you like. You know how we do it around here. Okay, here we go. Inside. Now you can see, you want to make sure your stitches are small enough that the fluff doesn't come out. And then you're going to stitch it up. Ta-da! Then you have your little star. And it's so softy and cute. Now, move this out of the way. Now I'm going to take my moon and I'm going to decide, you need to get your star sewn on before you sew your moon together. Otherwise, it's hard to get to it. So you're going to decide where you want your star. And you're going to put it on top of your moon. Flip it over, and I'm using my thread, and I'm just gonna have an eye. You can kind of see where the bump is, and it doesn't have to be perfect because this is gonna be an inside of your pillow. You're not even gonna see it. So you're just gonna make maybe 3 or 4 big good-sized stitches, like that. There's a really loud bird that lives outside of Miss Kate's and my art lab.
Yes, it's very cute. It has a nest in our light outside of this space too.
Okay, so I'm just going to make some little stitches on there, and then you always want to put a couple of stitches in the same place to lock it in, because after you sew it up, you don't want your star to fall off. So I did 3 stitches in the same place. Then I'll use my scissors and I'll cut that off. And now look at that. So you'll have, that'll be like your pillow. Okay, now you're going to put that down and line up your other moon with it. Line everybody up. Okay, I think it's easier to sew on this side.
purpose, I would think.
Yep. And then just very carefully, you're going to use your stitches and you're going to start. I started mine here and I just made little stitches all the way around. And then I left the middle open. But it's your project. Well, I think it might actually be easier to stitch inside first and then leave that outside little moon from here to here. But again, you just need to leave a space for put the fluff inside. So now you're going to take your 2 pieces with your star on the top and line them up. Then you're going to get your thread and you're going to go around your edges, making sure that you make small stitches so that the fluff, when you stuff it, does not fall out. Okay, so you're just going to go around the outside, so, and then you're going to leave this middle part open to put your fluff. So I'm going to keep sewing, and I'll see you in a second after I get done. All right, so now I've sewn my moon, and you can see I've left enough space for my hand to go inside. And I made nice little stitches. So now I've got my fluff. And I don't know if you know this, but Miss Kate and I like to get our fluff at the store. We usually go to the department store and buy pillows that aren't terribly expensive. And then we take them apart because it's cheaper than buying fluff at the fabric store.
Yeah, it's very expensive at the fabric store.
Yeah, it's kind of the same. This is clean pillow fluff from one pillow to another. So I used my fingers and I stuffed it in there. And I'm going to go in here. You want to make sure you get your fluff. Once you sew it up, get my fingers in there. Okay. Fluff. Need a little more fluffy. And you can make your pillow as fluffy, or maybe you don't want a super fluffy one. You just want a medium fluffy one. You're the maker of your pillow. Okay.
But whatever, you have to make sure you can close it, right?
Mm-hmm. Yes, exactly. Okay, I think that's enough. And then you'll see, there's my fluff. And then I'm going to use, if you have straight pins, you can use those at home. But we like to use these little sewing clips that look like little clothespins. And I'm going to clip these together to hold it in place. Like that. There we go. And then with my thread, carefully pull them together. Okay. And it might be easier when you're doing it to hold it sort of so you're directly in front of it and because you can see where you are, and then you're going to just make your stitches. I'll show you. Take your clip off when you get to the place where you need to sew. Oh, you can't really see what I'm doing, but I need this time. Okay. Take your clips out. Very nice. Little fluffy pillow. Okay.
And you think you want that pillow on your bed, Miss Hazel?
I do really like this pillow. I went to the fabric store and bought the softiest fleece I could find, and it's so softy that yes, I think that this will go on my pillow. Then remember, you're going to make a couple stitches in the same place. There we go. You'll get your scissors out, give your thread a little snip, and check it out. My really fluffy, lovely Moony pillow to keep friends with my sun and my cloud. There you go. So if you like this video, you could subscribe to our YouTube channel, like millions of other friends. And then if you want to see what we're up to, you can check out our website, alamedaarts.com. And if you have any pictures of anything you want to share with us, you can go to our Instagram, and that's at Alameda Arts. Fun. Yeah, that's it. Thanks for joining.
All right, see you
Bye,
next
friends.
time.